Well, all in all, not a bad day today. I mean, we had sunshine. That's nice. We got well into the 40s for highs. That also nice, but maybe not as nice as a week ago when we got into the mid 70s. We're not talking about mild spring-like temperatures. Not today. We're talking about the risk of some winter weather. And we're already beginning to find some early signs of that. Precipitation has moved across northern Arkansas, and as the atmosphere is saturating, it cools the atmosphere, and we're getting some sleet pellets mixed in, at least for a time, within this area that's generally rainfall. And that area of rainfall will expand north overnight tonight. And I think as it expands north, again, areas further north could see a brief period of sleet before it transitions back over to either all rain or possibly some light snow. We do have a winter weather advisory in this area. That is for later tonight from 9 o'clock through noon Tuesday. Also, winter storm warnings here along I-70. That is for Wednesday's winter weather event. Remember, this is a week that features multiple waves of winter weather in the region. Let's take you hour by hour on this. Again, areas to the south, wet this evening, that area of rain expanding north. And as it gets into a colder atmosphere, there's a better chance for some snow or a transition over to light snow on the northern edge of this. It looks to be especially near and north of Highway 60. That wave moves out by 7 o'clock in the morning, but there could be additional rain or snow showers later in the day sweeping from west to east across the area. One of the big reasons why I'm not expecting a lot out of this first wave on Tuesday is temperatures are going to be marginal. In fact, in most locations, I think readings will stay above the freezing mark tonight into Tuesday. Areas to the east, you can see as we go hour by hour with this, areas to the east, here are these higher elevation areas near and north of Highway 60 especially, and maybe on the south side of Highway 60. That's where readings will tend to get to or just below the freezing mark. So accumulations of maybe light freezing rain or snow more likely in these spots. Also, another spot is going to be higher elevation areas in northwest Arkansas. But look what happens during the day on Tuesday. Even in those spots, temperatures go above the freezing mark. I'd expect most areas to get into the mid to upper 30s for highs on Tuesday. So anything that we try to accumulate later tonight or tomorrow morning will melt off very quickly early Tuesday. The area that has the best shot again for some minor accumulations of snow east of Springfield. Some spots could see around an inch, possibly a little more, approaching 2 inches. In terms of ice potential, I'm not expecting much in the way of freezing rain, but we could see a glaze in these areas that I have shaded in pink. And notice I also have the higher elevation areas in northwest Arkansas with a risk of a light glaze of ice. Risk of slick roads in those spots where we can see some minor accumulations late tonight. That risk, though, I think ends pretty quickly later Tuesday morning as temperatures climb and the sun climbs higher in the sky. So roads later in the day, I think mainly just wet. The bigger winter weather threat, I think, comes on Wednesday. Look how this next wave evolves across the area. Coming into the area before sunrise, notice areas north of I-44, mainly snow. South of I-44, we're talking mainly rain. In areas in between, there could be a little bit of freezing rain, sleet, or snow. That's through noon, and then notice as we wrap up the event, there'll probably be some wraparound snow as temperatures are getting colder further south into southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Should shut down early evening on Wednesday. As far as amounts, heaviest amounts will be to the north, closer to central Missouri, areas north of Highway 54, 2 to maybe as much as 6 inches of snowfall. I think the greatest risk for those higher amounts would be places like Lincoln over toward Versailles. Further south, too, with the wraparound snow, we could see a dusting to maybe as much as an inch along and on the south side of I-44. Highs on Wednesday, though, before the cold air arrives, should be above freezing, about 35 in Springfield, below freezing highs Thursday. Quick pop in temperatures on Friday, and then another frigid front moves through on Saturday, where we could see a rain to a snow scenario later in the day before a sub-freezing high day on Sunday.
Just got to get that winter weather back in, right, as we're rounding out February.
It's February. February can be very fickle, and we're certainly finding that in the forecast this week.
Oh, definitely. All right. Thank you.